If Melvin or Coleman don't play well, they'll just get burned all over the field anyway.
If Slay can become
What if Slay has a bad year? What's that do to this defense?
it negatively impacts it.
Versus if Flowers, that's why you throw Flowers out of this snaps, because you got so much depth.
Right.
You know, he's the backbone of the secondary.
No, I agree. And there were times last year, I remember thinking, God, he's as important to the defense as Stafford is to the offense. Because if he's having a bad night, then they are in real trouble. But,
The thought is if he has Pro Bowl year and this defensive line is a top 10 defensive line, or top 5 even, then, that leads to turnovers. Right? He's the beneficiary, and
Right.
that points off turnovers.
so are you putting out a devil's advocate argument here? Like, you think Snack, or do you really think that Slay is the most important player?
I think defensively, it's a no doubter. I do.
Yeah.
Because of the strength of the defensive line, the depth, and hopefully these injuries are minuscule. I mean, I'm with Stoney. I think I am being devil's advocate. Stafford has got to get back to normal.
Right.
He can't have the year he had last year. I think if Stafford in this offense and this scheme has more Stafford-like years, like the first couple years under Cooter, I think they'll be pretty good offensively.
I think they will too. I mean, I think they will too. But I mean, tis the season of optimism, right? The preseason.
Yes.
248-539-9797 on the ticket text 97136. Is Stafford still the most important Lion? Is it just the case that the quarterback is always the most important Lion? Or are you highlighting someone else on this team? Whereby, if they have a Pro Bowl season, I mean, if Kenny Galladay or Kerryon Johnson put up Pro Bowl, if Kenny Galladay puts up a Pro Bowl season, odds are Stafford's having a good season as well. So those two guys kind of go hand in hand. It's like Calvin and Stafford when Calvin was here.
Or dare I say, T.J. Hawkinson is as good as they think he is. I mean,
No.
that just changes. That changes the
TJ looks good.
It changes the whole offense.
He had a good off day yesterday.
Where do you eat?
He ate well. He ate smart. That's all I know. Is he's fully committed. No, I'm just kidding. I made the comment that being out there Friday, Hawkinson looked good, and that's the classic buying into what you see at training camp. What you see on the field.
Don't you guys think it's foolish to think that Stafford won't be better than last year?
Absolutely.
I don't see quarterbacks will have a bad year here or there. They just don't he's got too much talent to be that bad. I think his weapons, and I know it's an excuse, but the weapons were atrocious at the end of the year.
And I think the health had a lot to do with it too. If you're, I mean, I don't know how bad those. Say he had a broken back. You can't play with a broken back. He might have had a few little bone here, bone there, or something. I mean, you can't play with a broken back.
Well, he didn't have a classic broken back.
Correct.
He had broken bones in his back.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So,
I believe he said a bone here and a bone there.
well, you know what I'm saying. Being broken. That has to be a factor too. I'm sorry, when you read what Cam Newton says, kind of second guessing himself for even playing hurt last year towards the end of the season, it screwed him up.
Yeah.
And I think it screwed Stafford up as well.
I mean, the view of, obviously it's the classic Lions take of the angry fan, which is they keep putting weapons around, right? They keep putting, and part of that, while it has been true over the years, has been frustrating, especially when they were chasing guys like Ryan Broyles. The other aspect of it, I feel like, especially bringing in Bevel, is it's almost like that Quinn and Patricia are saying it can't just be Matthew Stafford. And that's kind of why I was thinking about this topic is, we can't just count on this guy to be throwing the ball 35 or 40 times a game. We can't just count on this guy to be bringing us back after bad starts, making mistakes, atoning for those mistakes. We have to find a much more balanced offense. And that seems to be what they are doing with their, looking at the offensive line with the first-round picks, Decker and Ragnow, and then really, a guy like Kerryon Johnson. I'm not saying they're all in on Johnson, but they sure like him, and for good reason.
They should. I mean, when he was healthy last year, he was pretty damn good.
Some ticket text 97136. Taylor Decker is the most important. He sucks. He sucks traditionally. If he makes it to the Pro Bowl, our odds of winning playoff games increase dramatically. That ticket text is all over the place. I apologize, but it did make
Well, like when we did our X Factor thing, I mentioned defensively it was Melvin, and offensively I thought it was Taylor Decker because he has to have a good year.
Yeah, and I think he will.
Yeah.
My gosh, this station should change its name to 97.1 The Stafford. Is this all you guys have daily? SOS, same old Stafford stuff. There's more in the NFL than SOS. Okay? We can talk about Harbaugh.
We are going to talk
Either
about
Stafford or Harbaugh.
Hey, stay tuned. Coming up next, Zeke Elliott, Melvin Gordon, Michael Thomas. What's the buzz?
No, I think I actually understand what the texter is saying. There probably is an over-emphasis on Matthew Stafford, but I do think what we're trying to do here is say maybe it's not just about Stafford. I mean, maybe that is, a lot of focus on the defensive line. The defensive line could be the strength of this team. A lot of focus on the running game.
Yeah.
Darrell Bevel wants to be here and balance things out a little bit. So I actually was trying to take the emphasis a little bit on Stafford.
I mean, the play calling last year was just atrocious. It was. I mean, they're still doing the Theo Riddick crap. Thank God he's gone. They were just so predictable. I think people forget how predictable that offense had became.
Right.
They didn't let him go during the season. I mean, I would love to know if Patricia, in hindsight, wishes he didn't keep him. He'll never answer that. But
I think it's clear that Quinn wishes he had Patricia, and Patricia wishes he had his own OC, and it goes on. It's like that whole thing, that cycle we've been going through. 6:45 on 97.1 The Ticket. We have news coming up at 7:02. Two Grand Slam at 7:25. And Matt Patricia will join us coming up at 8:17 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Hey, when you're hiring, you don't want to waste time. You want an efficient way to get to your short list of qualified candidates. That's why you need Indeed.com. Used by over 3 million businesses. Post a job in minutes, set up screener questions, and zero in on qualified candidates using an intuitive online dashboard. And when you need to hire fast, accelerate your results with sponsored jobs. New users can try for free at Indeed.com/radio. That's Indeed.com/radio. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. 1-800-CALL-SAM. Police are still working to clear up an accident on 696 westbound at Van Dyke. It's off to the right shoulder. You'll find backups from Groesbeck. And keep in mind, there's also construction in that area blocking the left lane in both directions. 75 southbound traffic starting to build between Baldwin and Lapeer Road. I'm Michelle Penny on the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. When you need help, you turn to family. Every day we fight for families like yours because we are family. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
Woodward Drag Racing is back with automotive mayhem for the whole family. Race for huge cash prizes, all in the heart of Pontiac, Michigan. Check out the vendor midway and show and shine area with stunt shows, top fuel burnouts, drifting, celebrity appearances, motocross exhibitions, and free Dodge thrill rides. When it's roadkill, there's no such thing as over the top. Woodward Drag Racing is back. Roadkill Nights powered by Dodge. August 9th and 10th, M1 Concourse and Woodward Avenue in Pontiac, Michigan. Register and get your tickets now.
This CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by North Bloomfield Properties.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Wrangler Performance Series denim that's made to move with you. Try out a pair today. If you thought there was excitement in Washington leading up to the testimony of Robert Mueller, I said leading up to. Imagine what it would be like in New Orleans if Roger Goodell and 3 game officials have to testify about the infamous botched no call that kept the Saints out of Super Bowl 53. Louisiana Civil District Court Judge Nicole Shepard ruled yesterday that attorney Tony Lamont, who filed the lawsuit against the NFL, can request leaked documents and compel the commissioner's testimony. Similar legal proceedings in federal court have been dismissed, but Lamont has crafted his suit to keep it in state courts, whose judges must run for office. I still don't believe this will happen, but wouldn't it be fun watching Roger Goodell testify? Oh, get your popcorn ready. Boomer Esiason.
If your vehicle isn't stopping like it used to, visit O'Reilly Auto Parts for a set of Brake Vest Select brake pads and 2 Brake Vest Select rotors. And you'll receive a $25 O'Reilly gift card by mail. Enjoy quiet, safe, worry-free braking. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details. Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of
of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. 8.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
DTE wants to help your business build Michigan's future. Whether your business is large, small, or in between, a DTE expert will help you find ways to improve energy efficiency and add incentives throughout many programs. Programs that can help you save money. Money you can use to create jobs and invest in the future. You see, DTE wants you to be successful because when your business thrives, Michigan does too. DTE. At DTE, our business is making sure you have reliable natural gas to keep your business running. So we constantly upgrade and monitor our system 24/7, 365. We also buy natural gas in summer when prices are low and store it for winter. Because at DTE, part of our business is to keep your business costs affordable all year long. Learn more at DTEenergy.com. DTE.
Only at Kelly and his Red Light Dodge and more can you drive a new 19 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Accord 4-wheel drive and a 2019 Dodge Journey GT all-wheel drive for just $222 per month.
Parents, do you want to save your child's life? 97-1 The Ticket Student Heart Check can help. Make the time to have your child checked. Contact the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Learn more at 971theticket.com. The station with the most important guest is you.
Calhoun hangs out over the plate, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. The base is loaded. Upton, then Calhoun. Two dangerous hitters, and the Tigers hang on to the lead.
Tigers win last night 7-2 and break out of their most recent losing streak. A nice game for Miguel Cabrera. He had a homer and 3 runs driven in. Nice game for Jordan Zimmerman picking up the win. You know, no one's going to cry for poor Dan Dickerson and Jim Price, but it does have to be pretty rough.
No.
I mean, they're going to work every night. They're not changing their work ethic. They're still doing the same preparation, talking to the same people, getting ready for the same games, traveling away from home the same amount. To go every night and just get your head bashed in. It's got to be rough, so I'm happy for them.
Yeah, the beat writers have to go all the time. So I mean, it just becomes laborious.
Yeah.
And, you know, look, they had the great run, obviously, but the last couple of years have been rough. And for people like Dan Dickerson and Jim Price, they've gone through this before. That's the problem.
When did Dickerson take over for Ernie? I'm trying to remember. Like early 2000s?
Yeah. So he was.
02?
I think Dickerson's first year was 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so it was his? Or 2 was his first year? Ernie's last year was 01. Anyway, Pete in Detroit, 97-1 The Ticket. Good morning, Pete.
Hey, how you doing this morning, guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Listen, yeah, not bad. I was just talking about Stafford and the offense and that, you know, what to expect, you know, having a better year and that. Yeah, I just think like a lot of times it's the simple things. I know it's a new guy coming in and a lot of new key players, but, you know, I'd love him to change the cadence. I can't stand the fact I know every time he's going to wait till the last second to snap. I mean, that's fine. You're trying to get the play in, get everybody set, but I mean, you know what's happening. Like, do an earlier count if you can. So, I mean, just to change things up. I mean, again, these are simple. I mean, the speed of the series and stuff like that. Like, have a hurry-up offense. You need it for key situations, and you do that at the appropriate time. But again, a series of that stuff that we never saw, or even having the tight end is so key, which, you know, with Hawkinson and all that stuff, is a blocker. I mean, Wilson was supposed to come in. He's a key blocker. I didn't see a lot